Thank you very much indeed, and welcome to this first in the 9th series of Bullseye. We've got a marvellous audience here tonight. How was your summer? Did you have a good summer? Yeah! Marvellous. Now, during the 9 years we've been doing the game, we've put in 1 or 2 very, very small alterations as we've gone along. We think to make it more interesting for you, and we've got 1 or 2 in tonight. See if you notice them, and if you like them, if you feel like dropping us a line and telling us, we'd be delighted to get the letters from you. But I don't want any clever dicks writing in and saying one of the things you got right was I got it right for once. Right, well, none of that. Let's see if our contestants tonight can get it right as we play in this first game of Bullseye. Hi, Stuart.
Not bad.
From north of the border, from Dumfries.
That's right.
Stuart Jones. That's a Welsh name, isn't it?
I think my great-grandfather had a bike.
He had a bike. We do have an interpreter for those of you up there, so don't worry about this. Now, you're a boiler.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Just produce steam for different parts of the factory.
And you make what the factory makes?
It makes base film for videotapes.
Oh yes,
part
those are the plastics factory. Tell us you're married, of course.
Yeah.
And what does your wife do?
She's an enrolled nurse.
State enrolled nurse.
Yeah.
So you'll deal with boils and she'll deal with boils, won't you? Some level. David Hughes, that's incredible. Another Welsh name, isn't it? Hughes, that's quite incredible. And your job,
I work with British Gas.
British Gas. Yeah. You've got to be knows the job as well. What am I doing these days? You live in a beautiful part of the United Kingdom, don't you, Dumfries?
Yeah,
it is a lovely place, isn't it? Yeah, we're delighted to have you with us. We've got Paul Cully and Tracy Cully. You're married, you're from Ipswich, aren't you?
Yes.
Another nice part of the world as well, isn't it, out there in the east of England? And you work together?
Yes, we work for an underwriting agency at Lloyd's.
So you work together and you live together, obviously you're married. I mean, do you get fed up with one another? I mean, does it work? Frequently?
Yeah.
Really?
We try to avoid each other.
Yeah, but
work,
you do have something that keeps you out of the house a bit during the summer, Paul, don't you?
I love cricket. Yes.
Really? Yeah, are you a fair player?
I'd like to think so.
Yeah, good. That's good. So you're a sort of sports widow, aren't you, Tracy?
Yes.
Well, you've got quite an expensive hobby, haven't you?
Crystal collecting.
Yeah, right. How much have you got? I've got quite a good collection.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you all. Right at the end, we've got 2 boys from Bath, Martin Sawyer and John Titcombe. Right. Now, Martin, you're an arty type, aren't you?
Arty type, yes.
Yeah, that's right. What do you do for a living, Martin?
I'm a graphic designer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Designing what?
Well, photographic, but black and white photographically based. I just produced a range of black and white posters.
Really?
Yeah.
You're into keep fit and weight training.
Yeah, I enjoy the keep fit a couple of times a week.
Yeah, and you enjoy dancing.
Dancing, yeah, well, nightclub dancing.
What sort of stuff? What sort of stuff is this? What sort of dancing do you do?
Well, it's boogieing really.
Boogieing, right?
Well, I like posing. I've got the hairdos.
Yeah. Very good, that. You don't feel self-conscious with that, obviously. You're not at all worried about people looking at it and saying,
well, if I couldn't take the ribbon, Jim,
you wouldn't do it, would you? You like to be an individual, and quite right. John, you're a bit artistic too, John, aren't you?
Yes, a little bit. I work as a jeweller in Bath.
Yeah, you're interested in motor racing, aren't you?
Just a little hobby of mine.
Yeah, apparently it's an obsession the way I got it.
It is.
You went down to Monaco, didn't you?
Yeah, I've been the last 4 years there.
Now this
I love the
guy,
atmosphere.
I'm going to tell you this fellow doesn't know I'm going to say it, but he told us. He went down to Monaco and goes to these places, and actually you go into the pits, don't you?
Yeah.
And it's like, and you're not allowed in there, are you?
You're not allowed at all now.
And you just brass it out, you just walk in.
Well, you find the prettiest sponsorship girl walking into the pit.
Yeah.
Follow her, and the guys on the door, their eyes automatically watch her.
Watch her.
And you duck round the back.
That's wonderful. Excellent. 6 superb contestants. Give them a good round of applause. Okay, right. We've met 6 marvellous contestants there. Over there, Bully's category board. Hi, Tony.
Hi, Jim.
Here are the questions waiting to be answered, and over there, our contestants hoping to answer them. Okay, let's get on with the game now. Remember, questions in the first round are £30 each, just to remind you at home, and of course to remind you three contestants sitting there, and also remember your bonus lights. Even if it's not your question, fingers on your buttons, it could get you a bonus. Here we go then, let's play the game. David, choose a subject for Stuart.
Sport, Jim, please.
Sport would like Stuart, please. Yes, Stuart. That's 50. Good start for you there, Stuart. David, for another £30, the fastest woman on earth retired from sport in February 1989. Who is she?
Florence Griffiths, China.
Exactly right, so it gives you another £30. A good start for the Scots. Tracy, for Paul.
Faces, please.
Faces, Paul. It's not serious, Tracy, because the subject's there, so it's in places. No bonus, but for £30, Tracy. What is the name of the long suspension bridge which crosses the entrance of San Francisco Bay?
The Golden Gate Bridge.
Good girl, easy, so you took your time. £30 you've got, well done. John for Martin.
Could I have showbiz, please?
We'll try for you, sir. 50. Good start again. Here we go, John. What is the name of the pub in Emmerdale Farm?
The Woolpack.
Good, right. Here, Mr. Hooks. Nay. Absolutely right. At the end of that first round, we've got David and Stuart with £80, Tracy and Paul with £30, and John and Martin with £80. Well done. Okay, good start. Excellent. £50 a question now. They are a little more difficult for the questions. How are you doing with them at home? Let's carry on with the game. Here we go. Subjects that are lit, they're the ones you can choose. Dave, what do you think for Stuart?
Affairs.
Affairs we'd like, Stuart, please. 100. Excellent. Really good. Now then, David, for another £50, Dave, of whom did President Mitterrand say, she has the eyes of Caligula and the mouth of Marilyn Monroe?
Margaret Thatcher.
I'm saying nothing, but just give you £50. He's right, well done. Okay, we move on. Tracy for Paul.
I'll try faces again, please.
We'll try and face it again, Paul, please. Places again. The category's gone and we can't ask the question. So we move on. John for Martin.
I'll try faces, please.
We'll try faces now then. Is your partner going to do the same thing? £50. For a further £50, John, look at your monitors, all of you, but first chance goes to John. Who is that? Shh, audience. Always ended your misery there. There's a light on, David.
Norman Vaughan.
Norman Vaughan. At the end of that round, we have the two boys from north of the border, £280, Tracy and Paul with £30, and John and Martin with £130. Okay. Now the divide is not too great, so we don't want Tracy to get too depressed just yet. It's £100 a question now, and they really are more difficult. And the subjects we've got left, there they are, all on the left-hand side of the board. History, books, words, Britain, and spelling. Pressure on the dark players now. David for Stuart.
History, Jim, please.
History we'd like Stuart. 50. Excellent, you've got your act together well tonight, boys. £50 you have. For a further £100, Dave, in 1960, the Soviet leader took off his shoe and thumped it on the desk at a United Nations assembly. Who was he?
Brezhnev.
There's a light on, John, for £100.
Khrushchev.
Khrushchev is right, so gets you a £100 bonus. Well done, we move on. Well now, Tracy for Paul.
Spelling, please.
Spelling. Come on now, Paul, just take your time. 50. £50 you have, that's better. Now, you can read again now, Tracy. For £100, spell simultaneous, meaning happening at the same time. Simultaneous.
SIMULTANEOUS.
Let's check it with Bully. SIMULTANEOUS. You are back in the hunt with £100. Well done. It's a long word, that, wasn't it? Dear me. Come on, John, for Martin.
Go Britain, please.
Yes, sir. Britain would like.
30.
Played it cautiously there for you, £30. For a further £100, John, the worst storm this century caught England unprepared in October 1987. Which town in Kent woke up to find 6 of the trees which gave it its name blown down? Shh.
Sevenoaks.
Sevenoaks is right, sir, gives you £100. Which means at this stage in the game we've got David and Stuart with £330, Tracy and Paul with £180, and John and Martin with £360. Well done. First show, and everyone's doing very, very well. Here we have the 3 dart players competing in 3 rounds of darts against each other to win for the partner a question, and the value of that question is the winning score. So all these scores are quite catchable. Let's move on, because we're saying to Tony, it's pounds for points.
Right you are, Stuart. Still up. 20. 5. And 20. 45. £40 a big Paul. 20. 20. And 8. 48. Still winning. Okay, Martin, 48 to beat. Treble 20. 20. Another 20, 100, and takes the first round.
Well done, Martin. John, £100 takes you nicely into the lead here. Listen very carefully. In April 1988, which Labour MP was banned from Parliament for 20 days for grabbing the mace and refusing to apologise?
Ron Brown.
Good man, sir, gets you £100, which means we've got David and Stuart with £330, Tracy and Paul with £180, and John and Martin in there with £460. Well done. Good. Round 2, back to Tony.
Okay, Stuart. 20. 20. Another 20, 60. You are, Paul, 60 to beat. 20. Treble 20. And 20, 100. Well done, Paul. 100 to beat, Martin. 1. 20. And 20, 41. So the second round to Paul, Jim.
Tracy, this can really get you back in there, right? For £100. On which Greek island was Prince Philip born?
Corfu.
Good girl. Gives you £330 for David and Stuart, £280 for Tracy and Paul, and still £460 for John and Martin. Well done. Okay. Third round. Nail-biting stuff this. Back to Tony.
Right you are, Stuart. Final round. 20. 20. And treble 1. It's 43. That's the score to beat. 43. 1. Treble 20. 20. And 20. 100. Well done, Paul. Okay, Martin. 100 to beat. 20. 1. And 5. 26. So the final round to Paul.
Tracy, for another £100, sadly too late for you to get on Bully's prize board, but still for £100, Picasso's daughter has created her own lines of jewellery, perfume, cosmetics and china. What is her name, Tracy?
Sorry, I don't know.
No idea. Neither of the boys know. Have a crack at it, John.
Pavlova.
It's not. You're very, very close. In fact, it's Paloma. So it's no score for that, which gives us, at the end of the second round of tonight's edition of Bullseye, David and Stuart with £330, Tracy and Paul with £280, but going through to Bully's Prize Board, John and Martin with £460. We've got to say cheerio to David and Stuart and Tracy and Paul. Give them a round of applause. Yeah? Oh dear, never mind. You came together just too late, didn't you? You really were playing well at the end, it just needed that bit more time. Never mind, you've got £280, that'll buy you some crystal, won't it? You can buy you a pair of pads, something like it, and of course you've got your goblets and your tankards and your boys, that's fine. And the boys, you've got £330, that's not bad for half an hour's work, is it? Really nice, telling me. It's been a lot, isn't it? Right, I shall count this money out now, I've got it here. It will take me exactly 2 minutes. Come back after the break. Welcome back to to part 2 in this, the first of the new series of Bullseye. There are 2 lads from Bath here, John and Martin. Lucky picture, I think that, isn't it? You've got your tankards there, you've got your bullets, and you've got your darts. And I do count this money out in the interval. There's £460 here. I promise you I've counted it. Take that. Whatever happens in the next 10 minutes, you take that home with you. All right, without compromise. Excellent. Anyway, relax now for a second because it's Bronze Bully time. You remember the last series where a great character came on and scored 380 points, giving £760 to the charity, and he also won the Bronze Bully. He's back tonight, he's brought the Bronze Bully back with him, and he's got to throw to keep it. Welcome back, please, one of our favourites, Mike Gregory. How are you?
Not so bad, pretty good.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, all right.
Has he done well for you?
Yes, I've took him around a few of my exhibitions, raised a few bob with him.
Yeah, I know you were telling me you've been nearly £1,000, remember?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Because the public do like to see you.
That's
Well,
right,
You
yeah.
are under the hammer, aren't you, when you throw this?
That's right.
25 to follow you, so you really have got to do well. And he throws for charity, Mike Gregory. Okay.
Okay, Mike, that's it. 20. Treble 1. 20. 43. $20. And treble 20, 100. Well done, mate. $20. And 2060 gives you a total, Mike, of 203. Hold on, there.
203, I don't think it's going to be enough, is it?
Well, you never know. The rest aren't playing that well.
Where's this £203 going to go, John?
It's going to go to research into haematology.
In your local hospital in Bath.
Local hospital.
That will be sent off right at the end of the programme. Michael, always nice to see you. You're keeping busy, aren't you?
Yes, on the exhibition circuit and the tournaments, yeah.
Always a pleasure to have you with us on Bullseye. Thanks once again. Congratulations for that for the last year. I know you'd like to wish the boys all the best. Because they're from your party.
That's right, they're local lads, yeah.
They are, yes.
It's my parents.
Is that right? Is he really? That's wonderful.
I've got one thing.
That's right. And maybe 1 or 2 more after tonight. Thanks very much indeed.
Thanks very much.
Mike Gregory. Thanks, Mike. All right, boys. Now, you're in front with all that lot. It's now time for you to face Bully's Prize Board. Let's see what he's got for you tonight.
In 1.
Here's a prize that'll brighten Mum's eyes. It's an automatic washing machine.
In 2.
A timepiece for the mantelpiece. An elegant carriage clock.
In 3.
Just listen to this, and you will. It's a portable radio cassette player.
In 4.
You'll just love to go wandering with this attractive set of luggage.
In 5.
Cuddly toys for girls and boys. These adorable pound puppies.
In 6.
A trio in perfect harmony. This attractive nest of tables.
In 7.
Just the price to walk off with. It's a cordless telephone.
In 8.
And this one's a real hybrid. A crystal rose bowl.
And Bully's special prize.
No need to miss that favourite programme with this remote controlled VHS recorder. Alright. Did you remember what the prizes were? The main thing is to keep out of the black and in the red. Nothing in this game for two in a bed, because the red prizes are behind the red sectors on that board. You have 9 prizes and 9 darts. 6 for you, young sir, and 3 for you. Alright, we do wish you all the best. Take your time, off you go and listen to 2.
Okay, Martin, just settle yourself in first. Alright, plenty of time. Best of luck. Red number 1.
You've won the washing machine.
That's black. Black again, unlucky.
Take you down to Martin, no problem.
Okay, John. Plenty of time. It's black. That's red, it's number 7.
That's fine, that's the cordless telephone.
And black. Black. 3 to go, Martin. Make them count. Black. That's a bullseye!
Really special prize. That's good. That should be your test recorder with remote control. Very good. Now,
1 to go. And that's black.
alright, let's have a look at what you've won. You have won the washing machine, the cordless telephone, and Bully's special prize, the video cassette recorder with remote control. Alright? Very nice prize. Now, you've got your money, you've got that in your pockets, that's fine. It's the prizes we want you to consider. You've got the time it takes the board to revolve to tell us what you'd like to do. Would you like to gamble those prizes against tonight's star prize, which is hiding behind Bully? The board's on the way, it's 3 darts apiece. Alright, let's ask the audience. What would you do, audience? Come on, tell me. Gamble? Well, now, they're fairly certain what you ought to do, but it's your decision.
Well, we've got a
We'll
washing
go with the
machine.
crowds.
You've got a washing machine.
We got a video.
Right, so I hope you've made the right decision. Very best of luck. Non-dart player first. Take your time. Come on, here we go for tonight's star prize.
Okay, John, just take your time, just settle into it. No rush, 101 or more. We'll take tonight's star prize. 20. 5. And 14. So 39. Well done, John. Martin, 62 or more for tonight's star prize. 5, 20, and 8 unlucky. Well, Martin.
It was excellent try, really was. I've got to say, the most painful thing said on television at the moment. Just have a look at what you could have won. And Bully's star prize tonight is a holiday with a difference in classic Kenya. Kenya, the land of safari, where animals and birds share with you the splendour of their natural habitat. Sights to keep your cameras clicking endlessly. And where better to spend the majority of this balmy tropical holiday than here, close to the exciting city of Mombasa. The adventure of a lifetime, and all for the throw of a dart. So boys, there you are, that's the game, all for the throw of a dart. Never mind, your £460 is there on your tankers and your bullies and your darts. Thanks very much for being here. Thanks for watching Bullseye at home. Nice to see Mike Gregory back, wasn't it? £203 gone to the Bath Hospital. Thank you for watching. Please stay with us all through the series, because remember, wouldn't be the same on Sundays, wouldn't be the same without a bit of Bully. See you soon, bye. Bye.